This is DS4A Capstone project by Team 44, Cohort 6. Welcome. Bogota receives more than 12 million national and international tourists a year, leaving an expenditure of $2.4 billion, which is equivalent to 38% of the city's total exports. Tourists have a significant impact on Bogota's development. According to the District Tourism Institute, Bogota received about 93,000 foreign visitors in March 2022 through the El Dorado International Airport. Out of these, about 63.2% entered the country for tourism purposes. This puts into perspective the fact that there is a large number of people who enter the country and contribute to the economy and growth of the city. In fact, in November 2021, January 22 quarter, the accommodation and food services subsector was able to provide employment to more than 188,000 people, which shows the potential of this economic sector. In this context, it is essential to develop data research and analysis processes that allow decisions to be made to promote tourism in the city, as well as improve the visitor's experience. That's why we created Data Tour. Given the current need of the tourism sector in the city of Bogota and having as a starting point the possibility of using a data-driven approach to contribute to its development, in this project we carry out a web application in which important information of tourism in Bogota can be displayed. With the aim of strengthening public policies in this area, as well as taking a step forward in the implementation of smart tourism tools that provide technological means to facilitate the travel experience of users. But how do we do it?
First, let's look at the data. Initially, the Bogota Tourism Institute provided us with 9 different datasets. This included all kinds of information related to tourism. Based on the needs of the Tourism Observatory and after a first analysis and comparison of our datasets, we were able to select 3 main datasets, from which we developed our 3 main challenges. Travelers Flow. The first project objective related to passenger flow information was developed using data that were obtained from the government agency called Migración Colombia. The database contains 21 columns and 121,735 rows, with several information including reason for travel, arriving or departure, age range, gender, migratory category, among others. Crimes. To fulfill the second objective of the project related to development of a georeferenced analysis of crime in Bogota, we use data from SIDECO, Sistema de Información Estadístico Delincuencial, Contravencional y Operativo de la Policía Nacional. We collected data from 2014 up to 2022 for a total dataset with 677,203 rows and 11 columns that consist of year of the crime, offense committed, district of Bogota, gender of the victim, time of the day, among others. Recommendations. The third project objective was to generate a system of recommendations for tourists, which will allow them to easily orient themselves with respect to the tourist attractions offered by the city. To achieve this objective, we start from the analysis of a database on tourist attractions in Bogota, provided by the Tourism Observatory. The database has 442 rows and 8 columns, containing information such as identifier of the attraction, code of the attraction, name of the attraction, address, latitude and longitude. In addition, we developed a web scraping tool to extract information about hotels in Bogota, specifically from the TripAdvisor website. We saved this information in a CSV file, which was later subjected to an EDA and cleaning, allowing us to incorporate this information into our web application. Finally, from the exhaustive analysis of our main databases, using tools such as Jupyter Notebook, it was possible to refine the most relevant information that should be developed in the web application. Let's see it in action.
Our app starts with a homepage. Data related to a project was placed in the first column, such as the context of the problem, its importance, impact, and future directions related to its potential scalability and applications in other geographical locations of the country. We can navigate through the app using the sidebar. On the second page, Travelers Flow, information regarding the entry of travelers in 2021, their age, and the reason why they arrived in the country could be displayed, with the aim of obtaining relevant data that could guide the development of public policy in terms of tourism, and also that travelers could observe how many people with the same characteristics came to the city and from there decide to visit Bogota. Regarding crime page, our interest, as well as that of the members of the Tourism Observatory, was to provide a means to identify the crimes that most frequently occurred to travelers who came to visit the city. This is because, unfortunately, there are security problems in the city and it could be a useful tool to prevent them by keeping users informed, as well as the governments develop a security policy aimed to protect this population. Then, the recommendations page. One of the strong points of the app is the possibility of generating a route system in which the user can choose a point of origin and destination, therefore obtain a route and additional information on tourist attractions that are in a radius close to the indicated route. In this way, it seeks to contribute to the development of smart tourism, that is, the incorporation of digital tools to favor the experience of travelers through mechanisms that provide them with useful information so that they can take better advantage of the city and have a good experience. Finally, the Ask page contains information related to the project. In this case, the members of the team and their academic training and professional experience are briefly described.
And that's all. Now, let's talk a little bit about impact.
The current world is going through a technological revolution that generates a large number of challenges. However, it has also provided countless possibilities for progress in different areas. One of them is tourism, in which the implementation of technological tools can help to obtain valuable information for the development of public policies to promote and improve the tourist offers of the city. Improve security based on knowledge of the zones and hours of greater danger, and offer guidance to visitors so they can get the most out of their stay. Additionally, it is important to highlight that this project is highly scalable to offer geographical points in the country and has the potential to contribute to the local economy by generating employment and even international recognition. Now, meet our amazing team: Camilo Zuluaga, Diego Delgado, Luis González, Laura Peña, Andrés Casadiego, Oscar Gómez, y Darío Mejía. Special thanks to all those who supported us throughout the project: IDT contacts and Correlation 1 TAs. Best wishes.